We're here in St Gallen and this is a launch field for the 65th Coupe Aeronautique Gordon Bennett. My name is Regan Tetlow. It's another brand new episode of Air Sports News. All the best information from the skies to you every single week. And don't forget you can join us and be a co-founder of the show by following the Patreon link in the description. So the balloons are going to be launching shortly. Let's get on with this week's Air Sports News. It's always such an honour to be able to commentate the best gas ballooning teams on the planet that are taking off into the skies in the biggest and most legendary and epic Gordon Bennett race, this time from St Gallen in Switzerland. But who won? Let's check this out. Father and son team William and Benjamin Eimers of Team Germany 3 have won the 65th Coupe Aeronautique Gordon Bennett. After flying a distance of 1,572.36 kilometres, the team flew the furthest away from the takeoff site of St Gallen in Switzerland. They landed their gas balloon on Monday morning by the Bulgarian Black Sea coast, close to the Turkish border. Switzerland team Swiss 1, Kurt Frieden and Pascal Wittspeth. The race proved to be challenging as the competition area did not include Turkey. Therefore, the pilots had the difficult task of flying as close as possible to the Bulgarian-Turkish border without crossing to avoid disqualification. Congratulations to all the teams. After 3 days of following the action online, the world can now see the paths taken by the teams in this outstanding animation, showing the path of them all across Europe, including the winning team. Just look at how they flew this year. So not only balloonists are in the competition mode this summer, we also have some fresh, fantastic news from the German Open 2022 paragliding event that is organised in Algiers, Spain. There are almost 200 competitors on the starting grid and they're fighting for the win since Saturday through to the 10th of September. This is the second instalment of the German Open in the beautiful Spanish flying site of Algiers. For German pilots, this is the National Championships of 2022, whereas international pilots have the chance to collect points for the WPRS in this high-profile FAI Cat 2 event. Algiers is located in the valley between Montsec Mountains and the National Park in Lleida, province of Spain. In this year's edition, there are 188 pilots starting in the contest, coming from all over the world. And the interesting part is that most of them are not from Germany. We'll let you know about the final results in the next show. During my stay in St Gallen during the Gordon Bennett gas balloon race, a special award was given to a good friend of mine, Christian Michel, from the Gordon Bennett TV team that's been working on the event with research and the social media from the very beginning. Let's see just what it was.
So yesterday I had a nice surprise with the president of the FAI Ballooning Commission, Mark Sullivan, approaching me and taking me away for a little handover of a certificate and a medal, actually. So the certificate is for the Air Sports medal, FAI Air Sports medal that I received, and the medal itself is the one here. And I received it together with a group that is working on the Balloon Life project, which is a project we are doing for the hot air balloon competitions, basically, which we use to collect tracks, declare goals and drop markers, basically, so in order to make the scoring of the events possible.
Because we're going to be down in Slovenia after this for the World Championships, aren't we? Is that what you have there, Christian? Is that the product?
Right, that is one piece of the product. The Balloon Life project actually consists of multiple things.
Yeah.
The most prominent one is the device, which is called the Balloon Life sensor. It's a device that is recording the track of the balloon, the altitude, and it interfaces with an application that is running on a phone or a tablet, which is called the Balloon Life app.
Yes.
And then it also interacts with a web page, which we call watchmefly.net, where the tracks are transmitted automatically to the server in real time, as long as the application has internet connectivity.
And you can watch the full-length interview with Christian on the Air Sports Promotion YouTube channel. It's there waiting for you already. Please don't forget to subscribe to be constantly updated on all the future interviews that I'll put there as well. And of course, our Patreon link is available in the description. We really want your support, guys. Come and join us to be a co-founder of the show. We really do need your help. NASA have decided to scrub the launch of the attempt for the Amethyst 1 moon mission. Takeoff of this huge rocket is awaited eagerly all around the world, but there are still some issues to be solved, basically because this vehicle is crucial for future human missions to the moon. A persistent hydrogen fuel leak forced NASA to scrub Saturday's highly anticipated uncrewed launch of Artemis 1, the first spacecraft designed to carry humans to the moon in 50 years. The failed launch attempt came 5 days after NASA scrubbed the initial launch attempt to begin a 1.3 million mile, 42-day mission to circle the moon and return back to Earth, potentially opening a new door for this new era in space exploration. Now NASA engineers are working to troubleshoot the problem behind the scrub as a persistent leak of super cold liquid hydrogen fuel from a cavity located between the ground and a quick disconnect mechanism on the engine section. We're keeping our fingers crossed for the successful maintenance to soon watch this beauty take off to the moon. Not long ago, we got the sad news that the Air Race World Championships is postponed until next year. But after this, more optimistic news came out from another air racing series hoping to be the future of aviation sports. Airspeeder released a fresh video of the new stages of preparations of their super fast big drones able to carry people on board. And our former special guest, Lexi Jansen, is explaining in this video how amazing this sport will be. Take a look.
I want to talk about FPV, which stands for First Person View. It is a system that helps us, pilots, see what the speeder sees in real time with a really minimal delay. So FPV is helping us with two things. One, the safety, which is the most important factor. And two, it helps us pilots to see what we are supposed to be doing, because at some times it's really hard to do it all line of sight.
So after the gas balloons flying all over Europe, now we're getting closer to the Hot Air Ballooning World Championships in Slovenia. We will be there with my Air Sports Promotion team, providing you only the best content from this event. But before that, I made a short reconnaissance flight in the basket with my good friends Mark Andre and Thomas Horer over the beautiful Switzerland landscape. Thomas Horer's here as well. Thomas, you're doing a little bit of official work right now, are you?
Yes, I am. So Mark will be flying in the United States, and there you need a biannual. And so Mark is doing the biannual check flight with me.
And what's involved on this check flight? I'm sure it's not doing videos like this.
No, it's not the videos. We are having some ground school before. And then I'm looking how he's preparing the balloon, how stable he's flying the balloon, and if he's able to land us without having broken bones.
Good, good. And what are you going to be doing in Albuquerque, you two guys?
There's the International Balloon Fiesta. It has 550 balloons, and this 550 balloons will be flying there, some fun flights, but also some competition. But it's mainly about meeting friends there. It's about friends and sharing good memories and having a good time. It's a fiesta.
Yes. 550 balloons.
Yes, that's what they have this year, and out of those, about 150 will be special shapes.
The Drones Champions League is inviting all virtual racing fans for another stunning competition day on the 10th of September, this time virtually from Zurich in Switzerland. As we know, life in Zurich is sweeter, but the organisers have decided to spice things up. You can see all the DCL Pro pilots compete against each other in the fourth race of the DCL 22 season at Lake Zurich this month. It will start on Saturday the 10th of September from 10 UTC, and the place where you can watch the fastest virtual sports on the planet is on Twitch TV Drone Champions League. For quite some time we haven't put any content from the hang gliding community in our show, but now there's a great opportunity because the hang gliding pilot Sebastian Cottin has released a fresh video that is summarising his amazing flights in 2022 so far. Take a look at just how beautiful this sport is. So together with some On the 5th of September 1908, the Groupie 1 Biz triplane made its first flight. Designed by Louis Ambroise Groupie and built by Apparels d'Aviation at Les Fours-Vosges, this was a single-engine airplane with 3 wings. It was a 2-bay triplane with a tractor configuration. On the 5th of September in 1923 in France, Jovis Sade-Leconte set an FEI world record for altitude when he flew a Newpoint Belage biplane to an altitude of 10,741 metres, which is 1,239 feet. The government of France financed a special airplane to attempt to exceed the previous altitude record. On the 5th of September 1949, the 12th edition of the National Air Races reported that the races had taken place at the Cleveland Airport since they began in 1929. More than 170,000 people attended the races over the 3 days, and at least 72,000 paid spectators were present on Monday the 5th. On the 5th of September 1984, Space Shuttle Discovery completed its first spaceflight when it landed at Edwards Air Force Base, California at 6:37 a.m. It had completed 97 orbits of the Earth. The total duration of the flight was 6 days, 56 minutes and 4 seconds. That's it for this week's show. We'll be back again with you, of course, next week. But until then, don't forget to have a look at the Patreon link in the description below and join us to be a co-founder of the show. We're going to leave you this week with some beautiful footage from pilot Stefan Langer from the recent Sailplane Grand Prix in Bosnia-Herzegovina. We'll see you next week. And don't forget, as always, stay safe and keep your eyes on the skies.
Paredes que te pongan de frente, bríncale por encima, papá.